Hello. In this video, we're going to go over listing and relisting a home. So to do that, the first step we're going to do is click on the Homes tab and then click List, Relist a Home. The first option we're going to get is what type of home this is, whether that's a new, used, community brokered, and then also third-party and FSBO homes. For the third-party and FSBO homes, there's much less information that's required. They're purely for internal tracking's sake and to see what kind of activity is happening at the property. So in this case, we're going to choose community brokered home, and then you would select the community that it's going to be at. In this case, Still Point. And then lastly, we choose the lot that the home is on. This is going to bring up a list of all the lots available at this community. In this case, this test example just has one lot. We're going to choose that. And from here, you would go ahead and fill out these bits of information. The items with that red asterisks are required at a minimum, but I would suggest if you have the information to fill out what you can. So the first thing we'll do is bedrooms, then bathrooms. We'll choose a manufacturer. We'll say this home is blue and tan. We don't know the model number, so we'll skip that for now. The year of home, we'll say this is a 2010. And we'll say it's 800 square feet. And it's a 20 by 40 home. And this home came in 2 sections. This option allows you to choose which MH Village listing type this home is going to be, whether it's standard, featured, or premium. You'll notice that there are prices associated with featured and premium. Elements does not actually charge those fees. Those are just the fees that will be applied when you get your bill from MH Village. It's just purely to show that there is cost associated with making the homes different listing types. Next, we have the seller prospectus. This is optional as well. Not every community uses this, but if you do, you can choose that from the list. You can go ahead and enter the current rent and the market rent. And then lastly, the price of the home. We'll say this is $85,000. Then you go ahead and click the List Relist Home button. After a few seconds, it's going to bring you to the home listing, which has much more detail to it and gives you some more options. So we'll start at the top and go through what different components of this page are. At the top here, you're going to see the lot, which is the lot number and the address of the home, and the lot type. There's going to be a banner that just shows the status of the home currently, so you can see this home is currently marked incomplete. It'll show the image if there is one. Here's a section where you can upload floor plans. This is if you have a nice PDF up floor plan that you want to attach to this home. You can go ahead and choose that. Here's all the home details we already were looking at on the previous page. And then if we scroll down, you'll see we have the listing advisor. This is just going to give you some ideas on the listing and what are some things you need to address. So you'll see, for instance, this home has less than 3 photos. In this case, no photos. And the home has listing information that's incomplete, and please complete those details. So when you first create a home, or you list or relist a home, the teaser, short description, and full description are going to be empty. These are the critical pieces that make the home incomplete. So we'll go ahead and just enter these in. And save it. And when we save it, you'll notice it'll change from incomplete to awaiting approval. The user I'm logged in as does not have approval permissions, so whenever they make any changes to a home, it's going to require a community manager or a regional manager to approve those changes, whether that's changing the content, the descriptions, changing the prices, etc. It's going to require some reapproval. So you'll notice too, there's a price in here for $85,000. That's currently approved, but I'm going to go ahead and put in a lower price just to show what happens there. When we click Save Changes or Save Price, you'll notice my price is there, the list price and the date I set it today. But the awaiting approval will be set on instead. And so you'll see the price is going to remain at $85,000, which is the last approved price. So until that's approved, that's what's going to happen. It'll stay that way. So moving down the list here, we have virtual tours. This would be if you have a YouTube video or a Matterport that you want to show with this home. You can go ahead and enter that information there and save tour, and it'll attach to that home. Then we have the listing photos. We'll go over that in a second, how to add photos. Scrolling down a little further, we have detailed information on the walls, flooring, exterior features, and plumbing features. These options here are typically not published to any external sources, so not set to the website, Image Village, or any of those sort of sites. They're more internal, but you do have the ability to set them if you'd like. So under walls, we have all the different rooms possible and the wall types. Likewise, under exterior features, we have the roofing, carport, porch, etc. Just all these different features you can set. Then we have flooring. Obviously, this is a different type of flooring in the different rooms. So the living room, dining room, bedroom, etc. And then lastly, the plumbing and fixtures. So if you have a fiberglass shower, garden tubs, etc., you can set those there. Here we have the ability to add comments to this home. These comments are going to be just for internal purposes. They're not going to be published to any external sources as well, so they're just internal. A good use of this would be, let's say it's a community brokered home and you're having some interaction with the buyer, with the seller of the home. You can put that action in there, and whatever. You can put some information there. You can put the different action types, which are only going to be comment. So we'll save that. And you'll see down below here, we have the action history, and this gives you a full history of everything that's happened on this home. Home was created. You saw the descriptions were edited like I did. The price was dropped is there. And then my comment I just put in is here. So the last thing I want to go over is photos and how to upload photos. So to do so, it's relatively straightforward. You click this button that says Upload New Photo, and then choose File. And then you navigate to where the photos are on your computer, select it, and click Open. What you'll first notice is that there's going to be a box that pops up, and this is the crop box. So with the photo, anything that's inside this box, if you click Accept Crop and Save, it's going to save just that part of the photo. So let's go ahead and add another photo. We'll add that same photo back. You have a few different things you can do here. You can move it, like let's say we want to just get this part of the photo, or maybe just this part. You can move this box all around to whatever part of the photo you want to capture. You also have the ability to drag this photo a little larger so you can catch more of the photo. So you have that ability as well. The last thing is we can add a description and a caption on this photo. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we're going to click the Accept Crop and Save. And you'll notice it's going to save everything that's inside this box, which is most of the photo. Just like that. Now from here, you have the ability to reorder photos. So as you gain more photos, let's say you want to put the exterior shot first or whatever, you can drag and drop these photos and it'll automatically resave that order, and that'll be what's published to the website in that order. You can delete photos by hitting the little trash can. That'll delete the photo. And you can also edit the content of the photo by clicking this button here. And it'll bring up the box where you can edit the description. Really, it's going to allow you to edit the description, and the caption is the most information that's allowed there. And the last thing to mention here is if you have a current listing, let's say it's a community brokered home and the seller decides they don't want to have the home for sale anymore. You do have the ability to unlist this home. What that'll do is it'll take the home off the market. It'll make the home unlisted. It'll no longer show any sales reports and etc. But the home information will still stay there. So let's say at a future point, you want to go ahead and relist this home. You then have that ability to relist the home. And what that'll do is going to keep all the information that you entered, all the descriptions and the photos and everything like that you entered in the previous listing. It'll bring them forward again, and then you could edit and remove photos as is necessary. So thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.